Hey, thanks for coming back and joining us here at BuQeye BBQ. I decided to put together some barbecue sauce. I don't usually make my own sauces. As I've said before, I think there are too many good ones out there. But I sort of developed a tradition a few years back where I make a huge batch of barbecue sauce, keep a little for ourselves, and then we give it away as Christmas presents. My wife helps me can it and just give it away to people around the holidays. So I thought we'd go ahead and do that, and we'd do a quick video. I'm going to try to keep it short. I'm not going to go through the measurements of everything I put in, simply because I have made this recipe about 4 times the normal just to have a lot. So I will post the recipe in the description for a normal batch. So the first thing we have here is a large amount of ketchup. If you're a purist that judges people that uses ketchup in barbecue sauce, I guess you can go pound salt or mix your own tomatoes and vinegar if you want, and spices, and make homemade ketchup. But this is a ketchup-based sauce. So I've already measured that out and put it in the pot. The next thing I'm going to add is lemon juice. And that's fresh lemon juice. You could certainly use it out of a jar, but I don't think it's as good. I also have some molasses and some honey, equal parts of molasses and honey. So I'm just going to dump that in. It doesn't look like it's both mixed just because the molasses sort of took over, but it is half molasses, half honey. So we'll put that in and go ahead and make sure we get it all there. Okay. All right, we have about 3 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce, you know what I mean. Dump that in. And I have 3 different kinds of hot sauce here, and I wanted about 3 tablespoons of hot sauce, and I'm using different ones. You obviously don't have to use these same ones, and really it'll be to your tastes as far as how much you want to put in. But I'm using this Anniversary Blend Tabasco. It's actually made with champagne vinegar. It's pretty good. I think it'll be good in barbecue sauce. I'm using this Leroy & Lewis Calabrian chili vinegar. And then I'm using some truff. And I didn't really measure out exactly anything here, but in this case it's about 3 tablespoons. And again, that's for a huge batch, so I'll put the amounts for a normal batch again in the description. Just make sure we get that all there. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to stir this now. I'm going to do so pretty carefully because of the thick ketchup and the thinner lemon juice, etc. So it can get pretty sloppy. So after this goes for a little bit and incorporates, we've got a few other things to add. So we'll bring you back when we do that. Alright, this is starting to warm up, and more importantly than that, it is incorporated together, those liquid ingredients. So we have a few more things we're going to add. First thing we're going to add is we have about in this case, 1.5 cups of brown sugar, but again, that's for this overloaded batch of sauce. So we're going to put that in. We also have about 2 tablespoons of black pepper. Again, don't worry about the measurements. And I'm actually going to only add part of that for now. And we have a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Again, I'm only going to add part of that for now as well. And now we'll just mix that together. And the very last ingredient for now that we have is garlic. Fresh garlic is great. A couple of cloves in the normal recipe. I'm using garlic paste because I have some and I really like it. So and if you want to use garlic paste or fresh garlic, it's up to you. We'll add that. There we go. And now we are going to let this come to a simmer. Continue to mix it, make sure it's all incorporated. And then we'll bring you back and I'm going to do a little taste test to see if I think it needs anything. I may end up adding the rest of that black pepper. I may end up adding the rest of the cayenne. We'll see. We'll just see how it tastes then and see if it needs anything else. A lot of different things you can do with this. So we will come back when this gets to a simmer and all of the dry ingredients, the sugar, the brown sugar, get incorporated. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, this is just starting to simmer. Just going to give it a little taste here. Alright, I definitely think we could use the rest of the cayenne. It's not spicy at all. And I'm going to go ahead and put most of the black pepper in. So I will let this continue to simmer and we'll probably try it one more time just to make sure it's good. It does taste really good. I think that cayenne and extra black pepper will help it. Just give it a little kick and we'll come back and be done. Alright, we'll give this one last taste now. See how it is. I may add that extra black pepper, I may not. I think that's pretty good as is. So we're going to call this done. We'll get this canned up here and ready for giving out. Give it a shot. A lot of different things you could do with it to kind of make it your own, like I did with the different kinds of hot sauce, etc. But I'll put the basic recipe up in the description. And best of luck to you and have a great holiday season. And do me a favor, if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'd greatly appreciate it. We'll see you next time.